Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like it has been so long since I have sat in front of a camera, filmed, put on makeup, did any of that in like a while. I mean, I put on makeup, but like actually put on makeup to film a video. It has been so long and I'm so sorry I have not uploaded a video, I think in like a week. Just been super busy. There's just so much going on. Yeah, but I did want to go ahead and film something for you guys because I am going to be going on vacation this coming weekend and all of next week. So I wanted to film a couple videos so that I can have them up. That way it won't be another long time before there is a video up. So I wanted to film was a contour and highlight, how I contour and highlight my face. I get questions about how I bake and what I use and the products and whatnot. So I figured I would go ahead and show you guys. I know I show you guys every time when I do my regular face makeup during whatever routine I'm doing. But, you know, I wanted to actually get in depth and talk to you guys and tell you what I use, what it's for, and the purpose and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how I do that. Just keep in mind that it's not something that I do all the time. If you're taking photos, if you're going out on a date night, anything like that, then yeah, that's like a good time to go ahead and get your contour on point, to go ahead and get your highlight on point and do all of that. I'm just going to stop rambling now and I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the video. If you guys wanna learn or see how I contour and highlight my face, then just keep watching. So the first thing that I usually do, well, that I always do and you guys see in my video, is I do my foundation. Currently using the Loreal True Match in W4. I'm starting to like this again. I used to use it back then and then I stopped for a while. And yeah, so now I'm using this again. Of course, you can use any foundation that you want, but when I'm doing a full-on contour and highlight, I like to use a full coverage foundation, and the L'Oreal True Match does that for me. So the next thing that I do usually is I go straight to highlighting, and I use the NYX HD. I go back and forth. I use the Maybelline Age Rewind. I use different ones, but I am obsessed with the NYX, and right now I'm using two. I'm using one that is kind of a little bit darker for my black under eye circles, and then I use the more lighter one. But I just put them together, and so what I'm going to be doing is just as if you would be concealing your under eye area. And what this is going to do for you is brighten up your under eye area and just brighten up your face, period. That's why I mainly highlight. And then right now I'm going to be going in with the lighter one, and the lighter one I also highlight the other parts of my face. But yeah, what this is going to do is just brighten up your face and brighten up your eye area, especially if you're going for a dark eye look. Like I have dark on my eyelids right now, and that's what that's going to do. It's going to bring out the features on your face wherever you are highlighting. So, for example, this looks scary, but for example, I am highlighting down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. If you highlight on your forehead, you're going to make the illusion of a bigger forehead. And if you already have a bigger forehead, I would kind of recommend not to do that part and instead contour more. But it's all up to your preference, but that's what highlighting is going to do. Okay, so next what I do is I just go in with a damp beauty blender, and I mean, it's not the Real Beauty Blender, but this is the Real Technique ones. I'm obsessed with these, and I use these mainly every time for underneath my eyes, and I use this flat part for my foundation actually also. So you're just going to tap. You're not going to rub. You never want to rub underneath your eye area because that part is very sensitive and fragile. And of course, I don't do this every single time. I mean, I do highlight majority of the time because, like I said, it does bring out the, you know, eyes a little bit more and pop everything out. But I don't like do a full-on highlight or contour and highlight every single day because ain't nobody got time for that at all. Like, not when you're getting up and needing to go somewhere in 10 minutes. I just got some concealer on my eyelash. Who does that? I know it looks really white right now, but trust me, it's going to get better. But I just take the other flat part side that I originally used for my foundation and I just blend everything together. So there's no harsh lines or anything like that. Just blend out the nose part. If you already have like a big nose or something like that, then I would avoid that. But I just do it. But I do contour anyway, so if you highlight your nose and you contour, then you'll be fine. If you want, you can also highlight your chin area. I don't really do that. Because then it's going to make my chin look bigger. And I already kind of have a round face, so I don't want to do that at all. I mostly contour that area. So now what I do is I go in and I set, you can just set your concealer area with a regular setting powder, but because I am highlighting, and this is what this video is, I go in with the Ben Nye powder, the yellow one, the banana one, and I go in with another beauty blender, but this one is really, really pointed, and I just take this part right here and I like dip it in. And what I do is we're going to set the concealer or set the powder for a little while. Baking, that's what it's called. So we're going to bake underneath the eyes and wherever else we highlighted. This is like time consuming. So again, I don't do it every day. Okay, so you can either wait for this process, do whatever else. If you need to finish up your eyes or whatever, you can usually do that. I just go in straight to contouring while the powder is setting. So for this video, I am going to be doing a sharp contour. For today, I'm going to be using Hoola or Benefit's Hoola bronzer. This is my go-to, like, of all time favorite bronzer to go to. There's many different ones that you can use, but when I'm doing a sharp contour, I love to use this one. And this one is just, it just matches everybody's skin tone. Like, it is the best contouring powder ever. It looks light, but it really isn't. It'll match with your skin tone, trust me. But you can use different ones. Maybelline has this new contour palette. And they have this one. This one's the darkest shade, and then they have a lighter one, but it comes with a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. And guys, I love this highlight that comes in this. It's awesome. So yeah, if you need a drugstore contour, this one is really good. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be using this because, like I said, this is my go-to. And then I just use this old brush that I have from, I believe, BH Cosmetics. And it's just, I think it's originally a blush brush, but yeah, and it has like a little angle to it. So for me, it's like perfect because it like fits right there. For contour, guys, if you don't know, you should be contouring right underneath your cheek area. You can feel like a bone. And right where that bone is, right underneath that bone, you should be contouring. And if you can't feel it, you can just do this little rule that I do, and you can put your brush right here, and it should be lining up from your ear to the corner of your lip, and that's where you should be contouring. So right about there, you should be able to feel it too with the brush. You should be able to feel that bone that I was talking about. Every ear, I just usually go where my little sideburn is from the corner of my ear, and I contour it like right there. And you don't want to bring it all the way too far front. Sometimes I do actually, but usually I just like curve it right here to just make my cheeks look a little bit more lifted. but you don't want to go all the way, like contour all the way down here, because that's just going to be like a drag queen type of look, like really dramatic. I mean, by all means, if you're going for that look, then go ahead and contour your face all the way down, do what you need to do, boo. But for me, I'm just going to contour very heavy up here and then a little bit lighter down here, and I'm going to curve it to accentuate my cheeks a little bit more. The fishy face that everybody does. I kind of do it sometimes too. I don't pick up any more bronzer. I just start to just curve out my cheeks a little bit with whatever product I have left. And whenever you do this, you don't want to bring it down. You're going to push up with your product. Don't have to do what I'm doing with the cheek area, like I'm curving it here. And I just go with a little bit of a just regular fluffy brush. I usually use this for my bronzer, and sometimes I do go over with a bronzer as well. But right now I don't have no product on this, and I'm just going and blending a little bit more. If you want to, you can go ahead and contour the rest of your face. You don't have to if you don't want to, but usually when you're doing a sharp contour in your cheeks, you want to go ahead and even it out. And so you want to go ahead and contour your temple area. And the more down you bring the contour, the more smaller it's going to make your forehead look. And I already kind of have a smaller forehead, so I don't really bring it too far down. I just do this just so that it can all blend or all look like my face is contoured and not just this part of my face, you know? So again, contour is going to make your features smaller, and highlighting is going to make your features stand out more, make it more bigger. And then I go ahead and contour my underneath the cheek area, like the jawline, because that will make your face look smaller. And then I go ahead and contour my nose. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I suggest if you do have a bigger, well, not suggest, but if you do have a bigger nose and you want to slim it down a little bit, then that's what contouring your nose is going to do. I don't really have a big nose, but I just like to contour it anyways. And then I just go in with a regular, any type of brush you can use really to dust off the powder, but I'm using a Real Techniques stippling brush. And I just go in and dust off all of that excess powder. And then you can go back with that fluffy brush. Just want to blend everything out. Make sure there's no harsh line. So then what I do, if I want a sharper contour, I go in with that same powder and beauty blender, and I will set under here to make the contour more sharp. I'll let that sit for a little while, and I will just go into a blush. I'm just using Milani's Luminoso, I think. Yeah, Luminoso baked blush. Then I just go in with a blush brush. This one is Soho. I think this is from Target. Just go ahead and put the blush on my apples of my cheek and bring just a little bit back into my contour area. I just go in with a highlight and highlight my cheek area. And then you can go ahead and wipe away the powder. Also go ahead and highlight down the bridge of my nose. Again, that is optional. And then I highlight my Cupid's bow area. You can go in with another fluffy brush or the same one and just blend it out, just, you know, so there's no harsh lines. So yeah, guys, that is how I contour and highlight my face. This, again, like I said, this is just if I am going to be doing something dramatic, or if I'm going on a date night. It's really just your preference. I do highlight underneath my eyes every single day though, but I don't do baking every single day. It's just all of how I'm feeling and everything like that. But again, it's all up to your guys' preference on what you guys like to do. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you guys some tips and helped you guys out a little bit. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what you guys would love to see next. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are not subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.